Man, but some team is gonna come calling for Shedeur if they don't. If they're gonna keep doing this whole because you just spent a third round. Was it third round pick on Dillon Gabriel?
It was a fourth.
Anyway, they spent a pick on him, right?
Yeah.
But I could see a team.
They spent a fifth,
right? At the end of the day, I could see a team like the Dolphins calling for him for Shedeur. I think his energy would be contagious there.
Yeah.
I got a team for you.
Oh,
the Pittsburgh Steelers came calling for him. You know that some team is going to come calling for the services of Shedeur if he is not made.
Because do you believe in Will Howard? No, I don't think y'all have that much invested in him.
Yeah, I just think that you were trying to see how he would do with real live NFL starter snaps, and if it would be something that could work with it. He's now putting it on tape, right? Remember how everybody was going crazy about Joe Milton? Everybody's like, oh, well, Joe Milton's, all these teams are calling for Joe Milton. The same thing could happen for Shedeur Sanders, right? If he just plays his cards right?
Rams?
Because that the energy, we got to figure out what happens with Stafford. We got to figure out what happens with Stafford. I don't know if I see that, but I think he'd excel there.
Look, to sit behind Stafford for another year or two, because I think Stafford has another year or two. The way he's playing, you have a year or two to sit under McVay. You get a chance to play indoors, number one, so you don't have to necessarily worry about AFC North weather.
And somebody said the Bengals, but that's not how the NFL works. Respectfully, my brother, he says I don't think so, or else they would have done it already. He's saying he don't think somebody would have come calling for him.
No,
that's not how the NFL works. If he's shown live starter snaps that he can function in NFL offense, I think he needs another game under his belt to really build that up. I think you would get it. That doesn't mean a team would come calling and give a second round pick or a third round. That means they probably give a mid round draft pick for this guy or a fringe roster guy. That's how it works. Quarterback is the most coveted position in the National Football League. And if you get a guy that has the moxie and the energy and the aura, as they say, right?
I've never seen a 2-8 versus 2-8 game have that much publicity.
Man, listen, it shows you that he puts asses in seats and owners look for that.
The place that it all goes down get up, let me begin. This is 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗏. You ain't heard about us yet, well you better know now, because it's the place that it all goes down.
Shout out Young Swish.